Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin and Tesla. Both are making head and shoulders. I closed my Bitcoin position at 104,000. It's still a little bit higher than when I closed it. I should have closed my Tesla when I saw the head and shoulders as well. I didn't. It's dropped around 10% since then. So we're going to jump in charts, Bitcoin and Tesla. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Everything you see here, you can learn. I've been doing this, making these daily videos for 6 years, and I've been teaching hundreds of thousands of students now for a long, long time, which is beautiful. Let's jump in technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going to technicals and into Bitcoin. On the weekly, you can see that Bitcoin stochastic is overbought. Squeeze mob is still going green. You learn all this in the crypto master course. Indicator bots are still going. I think we're in the final fourth to fifth. I think we've started the ABC correction. This is my Elliott wave count. First impulse, first to second correction, second to third impulse, the largest of the impulse waves, third to fourth correction, fourth to fifth final impulse, A, B, C correction. And I think we're in that corrective waves right now. Crypto Guru Bot is still a blue buy, which it fired in 2023 at 20k. You get it in the master course. Bitcoin Indicator Bot fired a buy at 80k, didn't fire a sell yet. Now, when we go closer, you're going to see the head and shoulders that I'm talking about. You see it? I was warning about this, that I see that a head and shoulders is forming here. I actually saw it here. When it did this, I saw that I thought it would either break down or create a shoulder and then drop, which I posted about on my X here. You can see here over on X, I've got 108,800 followers, and I post live as I show things. And you can see here, do you think I'm wrong and Bitcoin pumps here, or will it make a head and shoulders pattern and drop, continuing the ABC correction? The shoulder has now formed. The shoulder has now formed on Bitcoin. Does it play out like this? We're going to see. If it breaks down, we move the distance of the head, the base of the head, this distance here, from the shoulder. Target would be around 95k. One point to take a trade, I would say, is off this major support, 98k. To catch a bounce back, we could get a bounce back after a drop to the weekly. So this would be one trade, risk toward 8.4 times, risking $797 to make $6,700, 8 times risk to reward ratio. Or 10x leverage would be $67,000 per Bitcoin. That's one trade. The safer trade is to take it off this after this drop of the head and shoulders and the finalization of the ABC correction. This one here, opening at 93,000, stop 1,300 risk to make potentially 54k if it pushes out here and starts the next Elliott wave count up, 40 risk to reward ratio. Let's go closer onto the 4 hourly. You can see the head and shoulders is forming, and in my opinion, I do think Bitcoin is going to drop here and drop to 94k. It will be quite a brutal drop. The only thing that I can see that could create such a drop like this, I don't think it would be tariffs. I think it would be a war. So hopefully this doesn't happen and there's no big escalation with Russia or Ukraine or Israel and Iran and all this kind of stuff. Pray for peace. But it does look like a head and shoulders here. Technical analysis predicts fundamentals. The technicals predict what will happen in the real world. So I do think a head and shoulders pattern is about to form on Bitcoin. And I've got those two trade setups. These are the two trade setups. The first one is risky, 100k open, and the second one is off the bigger drop. If it is some panic drop, that would be the safer trade. So these are the two trades that I'm on. This one opens at the gray line is where the trade opened, red line stop loss, green line take profit, and this one 40 risk to reward ratio. And this one is 8 risk to reward ratio, which is still good, risking every dollar risk, 8 potential gain. That's on Bitcoin. Now I want to do Tesla. Tesla is also forming a head and shoulders. I warned about this. I should have closed it because after it formed, as I saw, it was forming head and shoulders. So if you've been following my videos, we bought Tesla at 222 on that fear drop. If you've actually been following my videos for a long time, we were buying Tesla in 2015. If you were following me when we were buying Tesla in 2015, you were up now. I was telling everyone, and I was shouting it from the rooftops on my socials, on X, on previously Twitter. I was telling everyone to buy Tesla in 2015, and since then, every day I've been pretty much saying to buy Tesla. 2021. Since then, we are up. It's not correct, 61%. It's much, much more because of the stock splits. It's like 40x or 50x. But the stocks. Oh wait, no, that was the other. That was another line. So if we draw out, 1 second. If we draw out this line, oops, on Tesla since 2015, we are, yeah, this is correct. It does calculate the splits. If you were following me and buying Tesla in 2015, we are now up on Tesla since then, since 2015, 3,000%, 30x, 2,937%, 30x. So if you put $1, you have $30. If you put $1,000, you have $30,000. If you put $100,000, you have 3 million. If you put 1 million, you have 30 million. If you put 1 billion, you have 30 billion. Massive congratulations to anyone who's been following me a long time on Tesla. Even if you followed my buys on April of last month when we bought the extreme fear dip, which I also posted on X, you can see here, if you bought Tesla with me on that fear dip, I'm buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tesla, NVIDIA, Google, Uni in April 7th. 197,000 of you saw it. We're already up. Since then, we're up, since we bought that April fear dip on Tesla at 220, we are now up 50%. We're up at the peak almost 68%, but it is pulling back. And we had a gravestone doji, everyone. This is an inverse hammer candle. This is dangerous. This is a bullish, this is a topping signal. Stochastic is also topping out. I'm going to close my Tesla positions today, more than likely. Why? Because we got that massive run of already 60%, and I think it's going to pull back. Why? Because you can see it. Who sees it? Let me know in the comment section who sees it. Anyone? Head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. That drops the distance of the head. So I'll sell Tesla and my buy target. It would have been better to sell it up here. I knew that this was forming, actually. I warned about it a few days ago. If we measure out the shoulder, target would be 293, which would be another 10% drop on Tesla. And then it would get a bounce, 13%. I won't close it. It's too small of a drop to worry about closing it because there's big support there. But it would be another 13% drop on Tesla if this head and shoulders plays out. Best time to buy Tesla would be onto the major support, which would be right now. The major support on Tesla is at 262. That's a bigger drop. I mean, we have a huge support also here at 300. So there is big support here also at the 300 mark. 262, and where we bought at 216 last month. So it could pull back a lot, actually. If we drop there, we'd be having a drop of almost 20%. Yeah, 20% drop. Could be worth closing. I could close Tesla in pre-market, close it, and then this drop plays out of this head and shoulders. I thought this would happen. I could see this head and shoulder forming even a few days ago. It would have been smart to close it at 350. We wasted 10% for no reason. And clear head and shoulders here. I would close Tesla and then long it from the major support, which would be sitting now at 265. It will break through. If it pulls back, I think it will break through 297. We will get a bounce, but 265. And the stochastic on the weekly is overbought. Remember, time to buy was down here, oversold in April when we were buying it. Time to sell is above the dotted lines on the weekly. And this applies for across the board. That's my updates in the market. All the links are down below underneath the video. Go down below, sign up to Bybit, get a 60K bonus when you trade there. Best for trading, best for liquidity, second biggest trading exchange in the world. Weex, you get $200 bonus just for signing up. KYC free worldwide exchange. The $200 bonus is exclusive USA, UK, and Australia. And jamescryptoguru.com for the courses and for the Telegram. And you can see some of my students' messages about their gains. James, I told my family to subscribe to your channel. It's because I have learned so much from you. The urgent buy Dogecoin back in February made me $100,000. This is when I told people to buy Doge. I thought Elon Musk is going to pump it at 0.0003. A long time ago, back in 2020. I'm $20,000 in profits, and you can see I've got thousands and thousands of comments like this everywhere. I made $122,000 on my investment. My portfolio 50% up because of the teachings. I made best $1,200 James course. You can see I've helped a lot of people, which is beautiful. Also, join us in the Telegram. There's 186 of you in Telegram. People discussing technical analysis, Ethereum, refreshing a page every second. James waiting for the morning video while everyone is sleeping. Thank you very much for waiting. It's coming out right now. Liquidations, people getting liquidated in the markets. Head and shoulders forming on Bitcoin. This is what I've been worrying about. Hopefully it doesn't play out. That's my updates in the market, everyone. In the next video, I'll do Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Let me know in the comment section, do you think I should close my Tesla positions right now and then buy after the dip, after this head and shoulders, or it's not worth it to close it because it's only 10 or 20% move? However, we made 60%. I already gave back 10% by not closing it after I saw that head and shoulders forming on Bitcoin and Tesla. If it drops another 10%, we would have given back 20% of the gains, which is massive position. So I might close Tesla in pre-market and then buy it again after the dip, which I think I will do. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Remember, learn from me, learn from my mistakes. These videos I've been making every day for 6 years for free. Watch them, learn. If you're skeptical, watch my videos. Try to learn as much as you can from me. Anyone rude, I'm just going to ban you because I'm doing this for helping people. I don't need money. I make crazy gains just from trading. If you followed my videos or my gains, you know what I'm talking about. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.